Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is so unbelievably hot here. It's ARPG, it's episode I Don't Know Anymore. I'm Guru, that's Chewy. Chewy, how's your day been today?
It's hot.
Yeah, I know, it's so hot. It's apparently going to be like 39 to 42 for the next 3 days in my hometown starting tomorrow.
I don't like that.
How was your Captain Tsubasa match?
It was bad.
Did you get your ass kicked?
It was pretty glitchy. I also kicked the ball out too many times, apparently.
Apparently you did. Anyway, we got a couple quick things to start off before we start talking about the anime this week.
Turn on the fan.
There was actually a pretty surprising announcement that kind of came straight out of nowhere. Saga of Tanya and Evil's back. Yeah, it has a season 2 coming. It's coming actually. Apparently, I saw the report that it's coming spring of next year.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, and no, that kind of came out of nowhere. I thought they were done with it after the movie.
Yeah, that's right.
The movie was really good. But we got another news today, and I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant. The finale of So I'm a Spider, So What was delayed.
Trash.
And it was delayed simply because of production issues.
Simply because they're trash.
And I'm just sitting there just like...
Oh, crap.
Millipedes, you had me so much here, right? Because you know the guys who are doing this show, right?
Millipedes, yeah.
Yeah, it's the guys who did Copcraft and Berserk.
Oh, no.
And, like, they had me, because I'm going to be honest, I think So I'm Spider, So What is really good. It has its lull moments, but generally, I like the pace of this show. I like the entertainment, right? But to have a production delay now, it's just really stupid.
This is really weird.
Especially with the timing, like... I don't know, and it comes into and it brings into the questions of like, are studios just really terrible at productions? Because we're getting the reports from a guy I trust on reporter that I trust, right? That Zombieland Saga's run was just a absolute nightmare in terms of production.
Zombieland Saga? Revenge?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Because apparently it averaged 17 animation directors per episode.
Wow, 17.
Mm-hmm. And as they point out, numbers like that sound insane, and they are, but there are multiple valid ways to make an anime, and data alone doesn't tell the full story. That's true in this case. It's actually worse than the numbers sound. Zombieland Saga Rush had a final rush panic button pressed since the very start.
Oh.
Zero buffer, management forced to fish whoever was willing to hold a pen, all leading to a barely functional animation pipeline.
Wow.
If Mappa, and this is Mappa, right?
Yeah, this is Mappa.
And this is Mappa again showing that they have no idea how to pace themselves.
R.I.P. Mappa.
Because we take a look at Mappa. Let's just take a look at Mappa right now before we move on, because this is actually getting insane. Where is it? Right here, Mappa. So like Mappa, they did Jujutsu Kaisen. They did that stupid Yasuke crap. They got another series airing in the summer called Remain, which is the water polo show.
Oh yeah.
And just last year, they ran through so many shows. And like, yeah, you know what? They're turning out fine. God of High School was a disaster plot-wise, but animation-wise, it was brilliant, right?
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen probably was one of the best shows of the past year, and Attack on Titan, the finale, has been brilliant.
Yes.
But we're just seeing more and more that MAPPA are just running their animators into the fucking ground.
Sad.
And I'm just sitting here wondering, is there going to be a moment where it just breaks?
We're all gonna...
Like, where MAPPA just falls apart, because not only do they have Remain coming up, they got another thing coming up in the fall. They got the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
And then let's not forget Yuri on Ice, the movie they got. Oh, Chainsaw Man. And Attack on Titan, the final season, part 2.
That's, yeah. So that's a
like,
lot
those three shows I just named would be hard enough as it is. Right? But to do them all together...
Excuse me. Oh.
Like, you just get this strange feeling that MAPPA's literally gonna fall apart at one time, right?
The greatest hero. There's feels like it's a tightrope right now. It's gonna snap.
Yeah. I think that's actually a perfect way to put it. It feels like they're walking a tightrope, and it's eventually gonna snap, because there's no denying MAPPA have made some bangers the past couple of years.
I mean, it's either they walk off or they snap it. I don't know, man.
Like, they were a part of Dororo, the anime about the dude with, like, the missing arms. This one.
Dorohiro or whatever? Dororo
no,
or whatever?
They did that. They did Dorohiro, but they did this one 2 years ago. Yeah. So, like, they've been doing some bangers the past couple of years, but it's just, you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, something's going to give.
Where's the titties at? Oh, sorry.
Especially with the fact that they got literally 3 of the most anticipated anime productions coming up in Attack on Titan final season part 2, Chainsaw Man, and the Yuri on Ice movie.
Yeah.
So, like, it's hard to not get worried. Anyways, anything you want to talk about?
Shit, I messed up already. No, I mean...
Or shall we just move on to the shitty anime this week?
They found 715 more unnamed graves.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to talk about it here because, yeah.
What else?
We're gonna be seeing news like that for the next couple months.
Oh shit! I can't think of anything now. I can't think of what I was trying to say here. Okay, we'll just move on.
Okay, can we move to how much of a narrative disaster Daizenon is?
Ha! Go for it.
Like, I've been seeing everywhere people praising the characters and whatnot and the narrative, and I'm just sitting there like, what? How are these characters good?
Maybe it's so in depth that we can't see it because we're
Maybe
plebs.
it is. Maybe I'm just an idiot. But I'm gonna like go around the characters like one by one, right?
Maybe we're just plebs.
Like, I'm going around the characters one by one. Gamma, right? The guy who starts it all. Apparently, is just like, you need to help me with this and fight the kaiju eugenists, right? All we know about Ghana is that he was part of them, like part of the eugenists, but betrayed them. That's it. And here's the thing, it's like, okay, well, we kind of want to see why the eugenists have turned to what they are, right? Like, why are they trying to destroy the world? Okay, well, they were betrayed by Gamma when they tried to do a coup on the kingdom. Okay, well, what kingdom? Well, why did Gamma betray them? Oh, it was for a princess. It's like, oh, okay, that still doesn't really answer why.
He trying to bone, okay?
We know nothing about Gamma. We know absolutely nothing about him.
He trying to bone, man.
Like, that's the problem. We know nothing about Gamma. So there's the issue there. Gamma's just this character that we just... And then we get to the kaiju eugenicists, the main villains, right?
Yeah.
Who are the most lame duck villains I've ever seen in my life. There's no... Gamma betrayed them to the point where they were killed, and the only reason they were revived was because of their connection to kaiju, right?
Yeah.
So why aren't they trying to kill Gamma every second?
I don't know.
Again, Gamma literally ruined your life. He's the reason you died. You hate him. And yet I don't get that feeling at all.
I don't get the feeling that this show should exist.
I really agree with that. And then we got CHEWY, whose literal one defining factor is that, oh, there are some good kaiju in the world.
Okay.
Other than that, she's just there. We got Kiyomi, who's this introvert, who's kind of this neat person,
Okay.
N-E-E-T, who, by all intents and purposes, just wants to fuck a friend of his.
Okay.
Like, that's it. And then they include Auntie and the kaiju girl.
Okay.
For no reason. Like, there's no reason for them to be there.
Just gonna let that sink in there.
But it's insane to me. And I'm sitting here watching it, and I'm just like, what's the point of all of this? Because the big thing about Gridman is Gridman had a purpose, right? No matter how mundane the characters were, how nothing really happened to the main characters, there was always Akane and her struggle.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real, the Gridman characters aren't that great on their own. That's just a simple fact.
I don't think they were supposed to be.
Yeah, but like, they weren't that great on their own. Like, that doesn't, like, there's no denying it, right? Like, name the one thing about Yuta that you remember, right?
He was a bitch.
What about Sho, the other one? He was a bitch too, right?
Yeah, different kind
And
of
while
bitch.
Auntie's story was good, I agree.
Okay.
But the show was clearly carried by Akane.
Yeah.
And her narrative was interesting, right?
The ending was kind of mind-boggling for me, honestly. But yeah, it was better than most other stuff. It was better than this one right now, so.
Yeah, but like, Akane's whole narrative carried the show because it's a good thing for them to fight towards, and it's something that can continue the show going. There's no narrative here. There is nothing. We have the kaiju eugenicists trying to destroy the world because they were betrayed by the kingdom and Gamma. But like I said, we never see why they were betrayed. We are never shown on if the betrayal was like an actual betrayal or whatnot, right? We're never shown anything. We're just told about it.
No context whatsoever.
And then I think the worst part is, the main character, Yomugi, is terrible. He is literally just a man who's there just to cheer up Yume, cheer up people, maybe save the day when he needs to.
Okay.
Like, when there was a mind-controlling kaiju that sent them into, like, visions of their past, right? He, within 5 minutes, had broken through his own vision and started saving everyone else.
Wow.
And the worst part is, one of the major stories of it was Yume trying to find what happened to her sister, right? She couldn't believe that she killed herself.
Yeah.
And it was not bad. Like, the narrative's not bad, but the ending to the narrative was silly because it makes you think to yourself this. So, during that whole mind control thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's able to finally talk to her sister, and it's revealed that her sister didn't kill herself, right?
Oh, okay.
Oops.
And then that's just it.
That was it?
The narrative's over. And instead of just like, wait, so you're not going to try to find out why your sister's dead? Like, literally, Yume's whole purpose was to find out if her sister didn't kill herself.
That was it.
And when it's revealed, it's like, okay, bye.
Ah, she didn't kill herself. Cool, case closed.
Like, wait, you know your sister didn't kill herself. That means she was probably either A, they never really reveal what happened to the sister, too, which is just, it's just insane in its own right.
I mean, sure, maybe it would have been maybe it was an accident. Maybe it was murder. Maybe it was both. But she never went to even attempt to do it or figure it out, huh?
Like, I'll read you what the wiki said about that episode, right? Because it's just spectacular.
Okay.
All right, where is it?
Did I do this wrong? I feel like I did this wrong.
Okay, here it is. Episode 10, that's where the memories are in, right?
Okay.
He enters Yumi's memory, which takes place shortly before Kana's death, and he convinces Yumi to confront Kano, right?
Okay.
Kano assures Yume that she wasn't suicidal and always cared about Yume. There, that's it.
Okay.
So, here's a question.
What happened?
Yeah, because that's the thing. You can't just sit there and say, she just died in an accident. Wait, what? Throughout the whole thing, you're trying to figure out if she killed herself, and now it's all of a sudden, she said she cared about me and wasn't suicidal. She died in an accident. Okay, let's just move on.
Okay.
And it's just weird.
Hey, man.
And the most frustrating part is, like Gridman, Daizenamon is a visual masterpiece.
It's very, very visual.
Like, the presentation is top-notch. It is utterly brilliant. It's just because nothing around it really matters.
Nothing really matters.
Like, that's just the thing. Gridman would have been the same as Daizenamon, in my opinion, if it wasn't for the Akane story.
Oh, really?
Like, the Akane story really did carry Daizenon. But here, it's just like, it gives these characters that have relatable things, but does nothing with them.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, we can relate to Yume trying to figure out why her sister died, right?
Yeah.
We can relate to Koyomi, who's just a NEET trying to find his way in life. We can relate to Chisei, who I don't know what she does. Like, seriously, I do not know why she's a main character. Like, all it is, she had a hard time fitting in and deciding to leave middle school.
Okay.
Really?
Was it?
And then she's just kind of there.
I'm just kind of there, too.
And it's just, I don't see how people can even think this show's anything but a disaster. I just don't. Because in simple terms, it gives you all these things and does actually nothing with them. It does so much telling. It does so much telling and just not showing us.
Yeah, no, I see that.
Like, I think what frustrated me the most about the show is the villains. Like I said, we're told they were betrayed. We told Gamma stabbed them in the back.
Mm-hmm.
We told that, and now they're back here to destroy the world because of it, right?
Hmm.
And I'm sitting there just like, what? Why? Where is it? Right?
Where is this action? Where is the stuff that is happening? You're angry, right? You want to do something? Well, do something. Where is it?
Like, if you look at the wiki, it explains that, like, Gamma betrayed them, shifted his loyalty to the princess, and killed his comrades.
Okay.
Okay, where's this princess? Please explain to us why Gamma would all of a sudden betray his comrades, right?
You looking for that pussy?
And it's just... Oh, I can't talk about it anymore, man. It's just... It's bad. I don't understand how people think this is good.
It's trash.
Ugh.
Absolute trash.
Alrighty, so what do you want to talk about next? I can talk...
I mean, you could talk about the last episode of,
Vivi?
Well, sure, yeah, Vivi works too. I was gonna say Zombieland Sega 2, but yeah.
Well, let's save that for last.
Okay.
I thought Vivi was really good. Like, in general, I thought Vivi was a strong show. Though, when I was writing my review, I realized something. Vivi falls down in its villains.
Okay.
The problem is kind of the same problem as Daizenon. They don't show us anything. So you know how Vivi is built around like a Terminator aspect, right? The villains are all anti-AI people.
Okay.
We're anti-AI. Except they just tell us they're anti-AI. They don't show us why they're anti-AI.
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit basically the whole thing again, where it's like, hey, we just.
It's like, okay, we get they're anti-AI, but we want to see what made them anti-AI. Why are they so against AI? Why are they trying to destroy machinery and whatnot?
Too much good stuff.
But yeah, no, that's really the only bad thing I could see that holds Vivi back from being just brilliant.
Brilliant. And well done.
But no, I think Vivi is definitely worth your guys' time. It is very, very good. Wonderful presentation. Awesome choreography. And great music.
Yeah. I love music.
And even with the villains not being great, it does give a satisfying conclusion.
Oh.
But yeah, should we talk about the Zombieland Saga?
I didn't watch the last episode, but feel free.
The episode pretty much goes as you think. They work together to get the fucking concert going.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much the best way to describe it, because that's all that happens. They literally work together to get the concert going, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, it's all good and well and that. And then at the end credits, a giant alien spaceship shows up and orbitally bombs Saga. I wish I was kidding, CHEWY.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep. Literally, after the credits, you see what is essentially a UFO or a giant plane flying over Saga and nuking the shit out of it.
Huh. Okay. All right.
Like, why?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's saying that, like, there's more coming with this show.
I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
And there was one thing that bugged me a bit.
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of annoyed at the fact that, like, what's saving Saga are idols.
Is it? Is that what really bothers you in this case?
Honestly, it's a bit of a pet peeve, because I was watching it, I'm like, wait, why are the idols the one? Like, why is, like, holding a concert the most important thing in the world right now?
I don't know.
It just bothered me. Like, Zombieland Saga is still a very good show, but, like, this was the first time I sat there feeling to myself, like, wait, you guys just had a natural disaster and think having a concert right now is gonna do anything?
Hey, man. They're just idols, man.
But yeah, no, those are the three shows that get most focus. A quick rundown on everything else.
Oh, shoot, let's go. Where is it? Where is the rest?
Well, no, I'll do a quick rundown on everything else. Fruits Basket continues to walk its way to It's going to be hard for me not to give this show a 10 out of 10. It's that great. Burning Kabaddi ended last week.
I saw that too. That was pretty decent.
It was good, though. I will say, because there was nothing really, like, there was no tournament, it felt, I don't know, it felt a little hard to fully get invested in.
I see that too, yeah. No,
I feel like Burning Kabaddi would have benefited a lot from, like, another 12 episodes.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, you're right. I feel like if it was a 2-core one, yeah.
86 finished, I believe, last week?
Well, especially if they were going to do it that way.
And it was brilliant.
Are you going to give that a 10 out of 10 as well?
I have a rule. I don't review 2-core shows until the second core's finished.
Oh, this is a 2-core show. Never mind.
Yeah, because remember, there is a second core coming. That's
core.
hopefully going to be announced on Saturday when they have the special episode.
Okay.
Aruma-kun got to the place where Baum Sensei, you know, the crazy long-haired one, figured out he was a human.
Yeah, I remember that.
I forgot that happened.
You forget that he knows?
Yeah, I forgot that happened. I remember, I've read a bit of the manga. Slime Diaries was fine. Nothing spectacular. Higehiro had a bit of a... They had the whole confrontation, the mother episode.
Yeah, I remember.
And it really feels like the mother learned nothing.
Okay.
Like, she was saying how, throughout the whole thing, she was saying how this is hard on me, and I shouldn't have given birth to you, and what the fuck is wrong with you? And while I can logically should still be at the home, because it's what should happen, right? There's no way Yoshida could just adopt her. It's annoying to me to think that the way Yoshida has acted, the fact that they both think this is good for her, because her mother's, there's nothing there that makes me think, oh yeah, this is good for Sayu, which is like the whole thing of the show. And somebody brought up a point. Why doesn't Issa just get her a hotel and this time actually make sure she stays in it? But anyway, I'm interested to see how the finale is this Monday. To Your Eternity continues to kill me. My Hero has made actually a very interesting choice.
They swapped the arcs.
Yeah, by all intents and purposes, they're doing the Endeavor arc now and ending on the Meta Liberation Army arc.
Yeah, interesting.
Which makes sense because really, the Meta Liberation Army arc is more important to the build up to the Paranormal Liberation Army fight, which is going to happen next. Yeah. So it's kind of like what they want to do is they want to end on the forming of that and then do season 6 as the entirety of the Paranormal Liberation Army. It's a tongue twister. Yeah. Which I think actually is a very smart decision. I really do. Like, I like that idea. It makes the build-up for season 6 hit that harder if you end with Psychopath forming it, right?
I broke everything. I'm sorry.
And Nagatoro continues to be Nagatoro. It's good. I actually quite enjoy it. Alrighty, though. So there's anything you want to talk about?
I don't know if did I talk about Mashiro no Oto?
I think you talked about Mashiro no Oto when it ended last week.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Alrighty, so shall we just move on to the fun we're gonna have?
We're gonna die.
Alrighty, so you've been noticing, you know, when he uploads the episodes that we've been ranking Pokemon gym leaders the past couple weeks, right?
Yes.
And I just thought, let's just get Elite Four and Champions over with.
Oh, man.
So we're going to be ranking the Elite Four and the Champion battles. And I'm saying battles because I want to include Gen 5's N and Gen 7 battles.
Right, because, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, okay, I have a question. How are we going to deal with Gen 7?
Well, Gen 7 has an Elite Four.
Yeah, but what about
And
the
we're only
champion?
going to focus on the Kuki battle and the Hal battle.
Oh, the first ones only.
Yeah, the first ones. The championship battles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that means technically we'd have 2 champions to raid out. And wait, when we have technically another Elite Four or 2 Elite or one, 2, 3. Technically we would have another Elite Four as well to add in on that one. Okay,
Which one are you talking about?
Because Ultra Sun and Moon swapped out somebody, right? Yeah, so.
Yeah, but it only put in Molane for Hala.
Mullane.
But we can talk about that too. The teams aren't that much different.
Elite Four.
So let's start out with Generation 1. The first. And honestly, the worst. You okay? CHEWY? CHEWY!
Hi.
So let's talk about Generation 1's Elite Four.
I'm dying.
From a Generation 1 standpoint, and then we can mention future generations.
Who's the bottom of the 4?
Oh, that's easy. It has to be fucking Bruno.
This is so weird too, isn't it?
It just really showed, Bruno, this fighting type man, and then he has 2 Onyxes. It just kind of shows, what Generation 1 was working with. Hell, the earlier generations, in a sense, right?
You know what's funny, Marcel?
What's up?
He doesn't get rid of the Onyxes.
Yeah, I know. He just keeps them as a thing. Which, I kind of respect.
After this, in Generation 3... After the Sevi
It becomes
Steelixes. And then
he keeps the Onyx in the
Generation 7.
Let's Go. Yeah.
Oh no, well that too. But in Generation 7, when you fight him at the battle tree, apparently, or wherever, he has an Onyx on him. And then
I just find that kind of funny.
And he keeps the Onyx afterwards, and then he gets a freaking Alolan Golem. Yeah.
Actually, no, that isn't. CHEWY. That isn't the battle tree. That is Let's Go Eevee.
Oh, that's Let's Go Eevee? Never mind, then that's terrible. Wait, they have Alolan Golems in Let's Go Eevee?
After the Pokedex, after the Elite Four is complete.
Okay, never mind. That's
It's not bad.
At least they added Poliwrath, but still. Still. 2 Onyxes, man.
Why the hell didn't they add Poliwrath to begin with?
I don't know. Don't look at me.
But yeah, no, I still think Bruno's the worst. Just because his team is awful, and his team kind of stays awful throughout.
Yo, I'm sorry. You had a primate too, so technically you could have had 1, 2.
You could have had
3,
6 fighting types.
4, 5. You had You would have had enough for 5 fighting types there.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to. Yeah.
I don't know why they added Onyx. I really don't.
2 Onyxes.
Yeah.
2 Onyxes.
So I think it's safe to say we both agree Bruno's the worst.
Oh. All right. Second though.
I will say though, his rematch team in Let's Go Eevee, pretty good.
Okay.
But second to last for me is easy again. It's Lorelei.
Oh yeah. Oh, really? Is it because the ice type is just so easy?
Ice types, yes, but I also just like Agatha and Lance more. I think their teams are better.
Wait. Did the original Lorelai have... Wait, does this one have... Oh, no, she does have glasses. Never mind. She evolved from this really, really weird looking or hair down lady to be like, hey, I'm a businesswoman.
I'm a sophisticated businesswoman.
I'm a sophisticated businesswoman who's okay.
No, I just with Lorelai, it's less to do about the fact it's ice type. It's more to do with the fact that she has 4 water types.
She does.
And that just allows her to be breezed through with anything electric.
She gets rid of her slow bro for a pill swine.
Yeah, but that's in the rematch battle after.
Fire Red, yeah.
But no, I don't know. There was nothing about Lorelai that makes her any interesting to me, too.
She added an Alolan Sandslash in the Gen 7.
Yeah, there's a Gen 7 Pokemon in every team.
No, but oh my god, this is weird.
Yep. But yeah, no, I think so. We both agree Lorelai's probably the third.
I mean, yeah, character-wise, not as great as the others. Team-wise, even worse.
She's probably the worst character, but she's just got a better team than Bruno's in every single way.
I still just hate all of Elite or Kanto. Elite Four.
Well, let's talk about it. Who's second, Agatha or Lance?
We're just talking about Elite Four from this generation, right?
Yeah, we're talking about Elite Four from this generation.
And their whatever, their okay.
Their
Agatha.
Qualities and whatnot.
Agatha.
You think Agatha's second?
Well, no, actually, no. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna agree simply because I think it's unacceptable for her to have a fucking haunter.
Yeah, no, that's weird. Wait, but
like,
isn't there only one ghost type line, though?
Okay, but you've already included a Golbat and Arbok. Why not just include a Venomoth?
That's even worse.
Yeah, but at least it'd be a fully evolved Pokemon.
It's true.
Say what you want about Lance's Dragonairs. Those are the only dragons in the game, and they could still kick a fully evolved Pokemon's ass.
You know what? Why not just throw in a Muck or a Weezing?
Yeah. And I will say her teams
Wait, why does she have a
Gold?
Oh, no, yeah, Golbat was the max. I forget about that, but that's still...
And her teams do get better as the generations go on. With her Generation Fire Red Leaf Green rematch team being actually pretty strong.
Yeah, she's a Mischievous and a Crobat now, instead of the Hunter and Golbat.
Yeah, no, but let's just talk about like what made Lance special in Gen 1.
Wait.
What?
Let's go. She gets rid of the Haunter and puts in a Weezing.
Oh my god, they could have just added a Weezing.
They could have just added a Weezing. What the fuck? Or a Muck. Like, either.
Again, as we stated in the gym leaders thing, Pokemon battling and like team building gets better as the years go on. Ugh. But it's safe to say the best Elite Four member in Generation 1 is Lance, right?
Yeah, even though it still doesn't make sense, but sure, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not great, but there was always an epic feeling of fighting Lance, right?
The fact that he had a fossil Pokemon, I guess, made it a little bit better, too.
Yeah, Aerodactyl was nice, but it was just like, you felt like you were fighting a god, in a sense.
I forget, was he technically the...
Was he the... No, he wasn't, never mind. I forget.
No, he was the Elite Four member. There was no champion until Gary beat him.
Gotta.
Yeah, and we'll talk about champions after we finish Elite Fours.
Alright.
But yeah, no, so it's safe to say that it goes Lance, then Agatha, Lorelai, and Bruno. But I also think it's safe to say we don't think Generation 1 was that good.
I honestly... You know what? You could swap the last 3, and I would be fine, too.
Really? You just think they're all pretty much all interchangeable except for Bruno?
Well, actually, last 2. I feel like Agatha and like Lance, I could.
Okay, I will agree with you on that. Agatha and Lance are pretty close. I just think the feeling of fighting Lance pushes them over.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Shall we bounce up to Generation 2?
All right.
Okay, so Generation 2
has Bruno again.
4 Elite Four members. And I'm going to be honest, I think this Elite Four was actually pretty good.
I mean, it was interesting because
Especially in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
They brought over Bruno.
Yeah,
and
Bruno
Koga.
came over and Koga became an Elite Four member. So
You know what's still trash though?
Venomoth?
Well, but there's still Pokemon that should be on these fucking teams.
Okay, well, let's start. Who do you think is the worst here?
Oh, Karen. Fuck.
Karen?
Yeah. Even though her Umbreon was strong as fuck, and like the Houndour had a good special attack, why the fuck do you have a Vileplume?
It's the dark types. They have no dark types.
That's
why she has a Gengar.
I know, but Vileplume.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You could have just maybe a Mischievous.
And even with like the physical special split in Gen 2 just being terrible for dark types. So yeah, no, I kind of agree Karen's the worst.
Her fight was not that hard, honestly.
No, I will say Karen's design is surprisingly different compared to like what we'd see. Like Gen 2 really did work out the character designs a lot better than we saw in Gen 1.
Karen was weird, honestly. I felt like in the very in the original Gold and Silver and Crystal, she kind of seemed very simple, but then they finally, added some differences to her character models in the remakes and stuff like that.
Oh, that's sad. We never saw Karen in the anime.
No. It's weird, though. I don't know if I fully like that or not. I don't know, man.
But yeah, no, I can say Karen's probably the worst.
Come on, you could easily get rid of everything with a Typhlosion.
Alright, so who's number 3?
God.
Because these next 3 are actually pretty good, in my opinion.
Koga.
Koga? Yeah, I think that's fair.
Because again, I can literally just pick Typhlosion or like Cyndaquil and just go through half his team here.
I don't think that's a fair argument, but I will say him having Ariados instead of Weezing is kind of stupid.
Or Fortress.
Since Ariados is like one of the worst Pokemon in Generation 2.
That, and he has a Fortress. I mean, the Fortress at least gives him, I guess.
Yeah, the Fortress is very out of place.
I mean, it's a tanker. Okay, I get it. But if you had gotten rid of Fortress and put in Weezing, it would have just replaced the tanking role. That's all.
Yeah, no, you're right there. I mean, at least he's stuck with a simple archetype of bug poison.
That's not even a. Okay, the Venomoth and the Ariados. Yeah, okay, yeah. But no, not the Fortress.
I will say, Generation 2 did his Crobat no fucking favors.
I'm kind of, yeah. I'm surprised about that, actually.
Like, Generation 2, his Crobat, they did the stupid thing where they pretty much used the same moves again. His Crobat's attacks were Quick Attack, Wing Attack, Double Team, Poison Fang.
Yikes. YIK.
In the rematch, however, his Crobat's attacks were Mean Look, Toxic, Cross Poison, and Fly.
Yeah, that's much better.
Man, I hope they don't do something like that for the 4th gen remakes.
Knowing them, they're gonna do it as close as possible, so that means we're gonna see a Drifblim, a Lopunny, and a Steelix still in the fire type.
I hate you. Anyway, who's number 2?
God. Wow, there's 2 Zatus there. Damn, I don't know in this case. It's kind of...
It's close.
I mean,
Like
technically
Bruno's
the fighting or the attack special attack thing still hasn't, you know,
in Generation 2, but in Generation 4 it did, since we are considering our Cold Steel Silver.
Honestly, oh man, those fights are not like super hard.
I think we should do this. I think it's a tie.
You think it's a tie?
Yeah, I really do.
Nah, man, it's like, you know what? I think I had more trouble with Will than Bruno, honestly.
Will was here's the funniest thing. When I was a kid, I was a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
When it said Elite Four Will, I thought they were talking about the whole Elite Four for the longest time.
Elite Four Will.
Yeah, the Elite Four Will.
The Elite Four Will.
Yeah. So I thought for like the longest time they were saying the Elite Four Will.
Will.
Because I'm going to be honest, Will is one of the least memorable Elite Four in the history of the series.
At least they did him some favors and prioritized the mask and colors of his hair afterwards, but dang.
Like, he has a decent battle, yeah, but like, yeah, no, actually, I could see Will be number 1 and Bruno be number 2.
Bruno's, I don't know, he at least toughens up his...
Yeah, look at how much better his team feels with just a him on top.
Yeah.
I just find that weird.
I don't know why they're still in Onyx, but still, you know.
I think that's just for them feeling good. Okay, let's talk about Generation 3 with Hoenn and we're considering Omega Ruffy and Alpha Sapphire too.
Wait, are we talking about rematches as well?
We could keep the rematches in, but the rematches really don't do much in my eyes.
Karen was crazy though. Holy shit.
Karen was better, yeah, but
she was crazy.
I think we can make the case that her original was so bad that it keeps her down.
Sure.
So
All
yeah,
right.
no. Let's talk about Generation 3.
Oh wait, some of them actually have changes in the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
I know, shocking.
I'm shocked there actually.
So maybe we'll see that in anyway.
Phoebe,
it's weird.
Phoebe
Really,
or Glacia? Phoebe or Glacia? Come on, man.
Oh god.
Phoebe or Glacia? You can't say otherwise. Who's number 4?
Yeah, I know they're definitely the bottom 2. I'm trying to think. So, if you asked me, I think Phoebe's original team is garbage.
Yeah.
Like, at least Glacia had bulk going for her in her original team.
I don't understand her Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire team, honestly.
I do not know why they did not include different ice types there.
Was there only like... Okay, I'm looking at this. Gen 3.
I'm pulling up the Omega Ruby Pokedex.
I'm at least looking at the Gen 3 ones. Wow. Really? That's...
Yeah, no, it looks like those were the only ice types she had access to.
Okay, which one's Omega?
Yeah, nope, that is the only ice type she had access to.
Is that Gen 5 or Gen 6?
For what?
Omega Ruby.
Omega Ruby would be 6.
6, okay.
So notice how her team changes pretty drastically after.
Because she has access to this, whatever, Icy Stone or
Baratic, Vanillish, Abominable Stone.
But the thing is, like, in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire
she has access to no other ice types.
Not even Sneasel, really?
No. Because remember, Sneasel's not in the Pokedex.
No, let's... Okay,
Because you got to remember, the only reason Frostlass was in the Pokedex was because it was the female evolved form of Snorunt.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say Phoebe. Or no.
I'm gonna
wait.
say Phoebe.
Wait, I don't know, because she puts in a Dusknoir afterwards,
I'm
and I
gonna
love
say
Dusknoir.
Phoebe just because her team is very abusable. While on the other side, Glacia, again, Frostlass is a pretty good Pokemon. And I don't know what it is. I think they upped the accuracy of Sheer Cold with her.
She at least is wall room. Whatchamacallit. Yeah. I don't know, though. Ice is still...
Yes, but it's also ice water with most of her Pokemon in the first battle. So that's kind of
trash, though.
With thick fat. So they're cutting their weaknesses in half.
Ah, it's still trash, though.
Yeah, but again, you don't fear Sableye. You don't fear Bayonet.
I don't fear freaking Celio or... I don't remember the name now.
Like, Glacia and Phoebe are just not good in general. Even their rematch teams aren't that great.
Well, whose? Phoebe's?
Both of them. Like, I don't think Phoebe's rematch team is that great.
She has a Dusknoir and Chandelure.
I think Dusknoir's terrible. Chandelure is pretty good.
What are you talking about? You haven't played it.
Dusknoir's not that great, Chewy.
Miss Magius! A Drifloon that can tank.
Isn't Drifloon physical defense?
Physical and health, I believe.
Let me see. Base stats. Yeah, no, so it just gets obliterated by Thundershock.
Yeah, but it's a health. It's a health.
I don't know, man. It's so. I'm gonna go Glacia. I don't think Glacia is as much as a pushover as you think she is.
Okay, I'll go. I'll say Phoebe's fourth, two then.
So, Glacia's for me, then Phoebe, and then it's Phoebe Glacia for you.
Wait, you said Glacia's fourth?
Yeah.
I thought you said that was Phoebe.
I changed my mind.
Really?
Yeah. It's that rematch team. Yeah, I think Dusknoir, I think Mega Sableye is a piece of shit in single battles. But that Chandelure.
That Chandelure's fun.
Really pushes it over for me. Because the other side is so abusable.
Beartic is not... meh.
I'm going Glacia Phoebe.
Okay, I'll go Glacia Phoebe too.
And then I'm going Sydney, because Sydney is probably one of the better first Elite Four members to fight. He brings a respectable challenge.
It's interesting. Isn't this the first Dark Elite? Or no, wait. Second Dark Elite Four, but like, he's more memorable because there's more Dark types in this.
There's more Dark types to work for, and he brings a decent challenge. Like, every one of his Pokemon can knock you out pretty quickly. And especially in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, when the physical special split is fixed, his Shiftry can kick your ass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have 2 mustaches. Okay.
Like, his Shiftry is a absolute beast of a Pokemon. Even without Chlorophyll active.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you got his Sharpedo. Again, he just relies a lot on speed and power, and it just works.
Yeah. He also likes to start off with that Intimidate Mightyena so you don't do as much damage right off the bat.
Yeah, no, it's kind of weird to see Mightyena being as good of a Pokemon as it is.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, no, he's obviously that for me. Moving on, though, to the best and probably one of the better Elite Four members in the whole game, in my opinion. Drake.
Drake.
Like, his appearance is great, his personality is fun, and he has pretty much the pinnacle Dragon team.
I like it.
Like, even the Shelgon can be annoying just because of how tanky it is.
I like the Emerald one actually better because he doesn't have 2 Flygons, but...
Yeah, he's got the Kingdra, which is just a fucking war crime on its own.
It's annoying.
But, like, that Flygon is strong. The Altaria is always good. But we all know why Drake's the challenge.
Because he's a Salamence?
It's that fucking Salamence. It is. Oh my god, that Salamence is incredible.
Also, he died in material. I mean, who said that? Who said that? Nah, but
Would you say that Gen 3 is probably the best Elite Fours we've covered?
So far, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And like, how much
more
bigger
colorful
would you
characters?
Huh?
Say it again.
Much more colorful of characters.
Yeah, that's true. They really did it. Like, I think every one of their characters is actually pretty good. Also, did you notice the little thing in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire?
What up?
When you know when Phoebe's doing her whole introduction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently,
Mm-hmm.
you know when the camera's panning around and whatnot?
Yeah.
The view that you see behind her is not the camera, it's a person.
The view that you see behind her is not the camera.
Yeah, there was a person on the chair behind her.
Okay. Yeah.
Like here, I'll send you. So yeah, it's an Easter egg ghost girl thing.
Kind of makes sense because her grandparents tend to that Pokemon grade now.
Yeah, and if you go frame by frame, you see a little girl appear on it.
Well, that's lovely.
Don't you love how disturbing Pokemon can be?
Didn't they do that too for like?
Oh, they've done that for many things.
Or something.
Anyway, let's go to Sinnoh.
Oh, lovely.
Let me first state that because of how bad Diamond and Pearl fucked Flint, he's number 4 for me.
Yeah, he trash.
I mean, his Platinum rematch, decent. Even though he has a Flareon.
I mean, it gets rid of the Steelix and Lopunny and Drifblim, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but
Condor, Magmortar. Yeah, it's
that
not bad.
Diamond and Pearl match is inexcusable.
The fact that he has to have an Infernape just says something, though, huh?
Yeah, no, why, even then, why does he have it? Though, to be granted, they did give, the Grass Girl Turtwig.
And it also did give Lance Charizard and his
but
Let's
just
Go thing.
That Diamond and Pearl thing was inexcusable.
Yeah. Extra trash. Look at that.
I like Drifblim and Lopunny. He has Fire Punch and Fire Fang on my Steelix, and Drifblim's just here.
Yeah. Anyways, so we could say, and the bad part is Flint's character is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's like, and then he has the little brother in Platinum and stuff like that, but at least Platinum was better. Okay, this is where it starts to get a little bit harder.
Yeah, that is true.
I actually don't mind the other ones too much.
I don't mind the other ones either. It's weird because if I look at all of them, I think all their Platinum battles are pretty decent.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. The fact that they have way more Pokemon to have access to, and
it's the Diamond and Pearl battles that are just awful at sometimes.
Like Aaron, the first Bug Elite Four has
a Dustox and a Butterfree.
A Beautifly.
Beautifly, yeah. So that's bad. I think Bertha having a Sudowoodo and a Quagsire is just no.
Quagsire and Whiscash.
Wishcash is okay because
no. You have two Pokemon who have Quadra weak to grass type. If I pick a Torterra, I don't need to do anything.
Yeah, but then she kept the Wishcash. So like you keep one, in my opinion, you keep the Wishcash.
Sure, I don't mind that, but you have two in that freaking.
Well, you're gonna have two anyway, since how many Pokemon are rock ground?
How many Pokemon are going ground only?
Anyway, and then for Lucian, I just hate that he has a Giraffary and Mr. Mime.
It's so weird, isn't it? I hate the fact that wait a minute.
His ace Pokemon is Bronzong, yes.
No, Bronzong's not bad, honestly. Special defense.
Well, no, he changes his ace Pokemon to Gallade in Platinum.
It's not bad either. No, Gallade's much better, of course, but
Gallade's really good.
You put an Espeon in there, replaces the Giraffrig.
I mean, it's a good spiky type.
Get rid of the Medicham for the Gallade because you already got the fighting. Yeah, no, that's not bad after actually in Platinum. I'd say.
So really, pretty much we're ranking what Diamond and Pearl battles we think suck the most.
I think it's gonna go Flint, Aaron, Bertha, Lucian for me. I really do like that Rhyperior and Gliscor ad.
I'm in agreement.
I like that Scizor and Mega. Ooh, yeah, no.
I'm in agreement. Like, I think, here's the thing. I think the Platinum places of the Sinnoh are great.
I think Aaron could actually swap with Bertha in this case, too, if it was just looking at the Platinum.
But once you include Diamond, it's just, wow.
Sad.
So, yeah, no, I think...
Why do they have a Sudowoodo? What does she have a Sudowoodo?
I don't know. But yeah, so the agreement, I think we're both agreement. Flint, Aaron, Bertha, Lucian.
Sure.
I actually think Lucian's one of the better characters, too.
I actually don't mind Aaron and Bertha.
Doesn't Bertha just feel like a bit of an Agatha ripoff?
No. She's not as antagonistic. She's more of a comfy grandmother feel.
Fair point.
Agatha feels like that, the antagonist of a fairy tale.
Okay, Gen 5. I'm just going to say right now, I think Gen 5's Elite Four is amazing.
Okay, here's the thing. Is Grimsley a dude or a guy in the original?
He's a guy.
You sure? I thought it was a lady, actually, in the original.
He's always been a guy.
No. In, like, the original.
He's been a guy!
You sure about that?
Yes, quite sure.
I thought there was references to, like, he was a woman, actually.
I don't know if I'm gonna... Go look his lore if you want that.
Let's see here. I don't remember. Anyways, let's look at this.
But, like, I'm gonna say it right here and right now. Going into this, I think Gen 5 is the best Elite Four in the entire game. Entire series.
I'm actually a little bit disappointed that there was only 4 Pokemon in the first fight.
I don't think that hurts it. I really don't.
I thought it was kind of weird.
I mean, they continued the trend the next game too.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that game eventually.
Well, challenge mode was 5.
So I'm going to say all these are good to great. I'm going to put Grimsley at number 4.
Ooh, the third Dark type Elite Four.
I think he's the best Dark type in the Elite Four.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the Krokorok to back him up there.
Oh, Krokorok. Crocodile's such a good Pokemon.
There's a Krokorok.
But yeah, no, I'm going to put Grimsley here, in large part just due to the fact that I just like the other fights better.
I think it was kind of... well, no.
Like, if there's one Pokemon that pisses me off about... Like, if there's one Pokemon that, in my opinion, pisses me off about Grimsley, it's fucking,
Crocodile.
Liepard.
Really?
I do not think he should have that. Liepard is used all the fucking time in that game.
It is true. Used all the time.
But yeah, no, I think Grimsley is the weakest of the Gen 5 gym leaders, but it's weird. Elite 4, I mean. But it's weird when I say that. He's probably one of the best Elite 4 out there. That's just how good I think Gen 5's Elite 4 is. Because they got great teams for the most part, even with 4 Pokemon in the initial battle. But their personalities, man, and the Elite 4 room designs.
Yeah. No, and then they like amped up the designs afterwards too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, Grimsley's number 4 for me. Who's number 4 for you?
I don't remember having too much trouble with any of them, honestly. No, you know what? The one I didn't really... I mean, no. No. I kind of like Chantel's character design as a ghost rider.
Oh, yeah, no, it's great.
That's fun.
Like, again, I think they nailed this Elite 4.
You know what? I'm going to put Marshall.
I can see that.
Marshall, I feel, in comparison to everyone else, was a little bit more boring of a character. Even
Well,
though
he's far
technically...
more simple.
Yeah, I guess that's the easy way to put it, is that it was simple. And that's probably that main part.
But no, number 3 for me actually is Marshall, just because his Mind Shao would kick my ass.
Mind Shao was hard, I suppose, but it was... I don't know.
But yeah, no, Marshall's number 3 for me. Number 2 for me is Chantel.
Number 3 for me, I'd say, is Grimsley. I kind of like the whole gambler aspect.
Oh, his character's good. I like how he shows up again in Sun and Moon, too.
Well, and the kimono, too, is kind of interesting. I thought he would be in, like, a suit because he's gambling. Gambling,
But yeah,
man.
no, number 2 for me is Chantel.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll agree to that.
I think Chantel's battle is bloody difficult at times.
Chandelier is fucking dumb, and Kofra Gigas and Golurk can tank a lot of hits.
And then you got
Jellicent,
Cursed Body on Jellicent.
Yeah, that too. Jellicent's kind of annoying.
And even then, when
you
you
also
get...
have Mummy on
Oh, yeah, no. There's so much tedious shit to deal with.
She's tough.
Yeah.
But then, yeah,
number 1 for me is Caitlyn.
You know what's interesting? That Caitlyn was in Platinum before this.
And that's one of the reasons why I love it.
I like the attention to details and stuff like that.
I like that, because even in that, you're supposed to fight her, but then she throws somebody like in front of him to fight there.
No. That's not the reason, actually. The butler itself was always the head of this palace, because he said, "Oh, you wouldn't be able to fight my mistress because my mistress is on another level compared to me." And then you're like, what? And then you figure it out afterwards. Oh, it's because she's Elite 4 in freaking Unova.
Yeah, I know. And I mean, I really like how much of a hoity-toity bitch she is sometimes.
Even though she just sleeps a lot. Like, go back to sleep. Jeez. I think Pokemon Special actually does a really good job of showing off that, honestly. So, go read Pokemon Special, everyone.
I also fucking adore her team.
She has the 2 psychic exclusives.
Reuniclus and Gothorita. Then a Sigafil and a Musharna.
A Sigariff and a Musharna. Oh, fuck me.
And it just hits hard.
They all hit pretty hard. They hit hard.
Alright, let's talk about the dog shit.
Everyone pool.
Oh my god. Gen 6.
Pool.
I mean, we're glad it brought in, like, 3D and whatnot. But, like...
Would you like to be the Shakespeare Knight? The first steel type...
Gen 6 everywhere else is just so bad.
I'm gonna be the first steel type Elite 4, and I leave a very bad taste in everybody's mouth.
You really don't like Viltstrom, do you?
Wait, is this the 4 or 3? This is a 3. Jesus Christ, I made the wrong choice here.
What the fuck are you doing, by the way?
I am putting together a Lego set at the same time.
Okay, so let's talk about Gen 6.
Okay.
Here's the question I'm going to ask. Is Gen 6 worse than Generation 1?
Ugh. That's a gross question.
I mean, it shouldn't because they got better Pokemon, but Gen 6 is so unmemorable!
I think it's just a combination of not only they only have 4 Pokemon, but they weren't even very good Pokemon.
Yeah, no, their teams aren't good at all. Like, you can make a case that Malva's team is at least decent thanks to Chandelier and Talonflame being just utterly busted in Gen 6.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, Sibyl's team is okay. Why the hell is his ace Pokemon a Barnacle?
The Barbaracle, though. Barbaracle. Whatever it's called.
Vilstrom at least has the Aegis Slash.
And the Scizor.
But he has Klefki before Klefki became overpowered.
Lol.
And then he has a Probopass, which is just like, again, why?
I could just one shot. It doesn't matter.
And I have to say...
No, he has sturdy. Never mind. I could 2 shots.
I have to say, Dronza, for like how good the dragon types have been, is just bad.
I don't know why they had a Dredigan. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Could have had something else instead of a Dredigan.
Here's the funniest part. She's the only Elite Four member to not appear in the anime. Since Malva had the story how she was connected to Team Flare.
That's right. Yep. By the way, Pokemon Special does a very good job of that too.
Yeah. But like, can we just rate them all as trash?
Here, I can do real easy for you. Cybold, Wilkstrom, Wilkstrom, no, wait, they're all pretty bad. Cybold...
For me, it goes this. Cybold, Dronza, Wilkstrom, and Malva.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Like, Cybold's team is awful. Wilkstrom at least has Aegis Slash and Scizor. Dronza at least has the fact that she's a dragon type.
Army at least, but yeah.
And Malva literally lives and dies on fucking Talonflame.
Talonflame and Chandelier. Speed, power, and special attack. Yeah, okay. Goodbye.
All right, let's talk about the 5 Elite Four of Gen 7.
The 5. Okay,
This one will be tough since I think they're all good.
I like them.
I enjoy their characters. I enjoy their teams.
Oh, Olivia changed it completely in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because
she goes for fossils and
she got rid of the Lowland Golem actually.
I'm going to put Olivia at 5 though, just because of that first team being truly dog shit.
I don't know why she had the Carbink, honestly.
Maybe it was a Pokedex issue.
Maybe. The fact that she adds a Gigalith afterwards and the 2 fossil Pokemon for Relicanth, Carbink, okay, that's the weird part is why they took out the Lowland Golem. Actually, that was pretty cool.
I don't know. Maybe they felt like they needed to spread around her options.
Yeah, Olivia number 5 for me.
Yeah. So who would be number 4, and why is it Mullane?
Let's see here.
Wow, you didn't even laugh at me.
You're weird.
I know I am.
The Clef is that's a lone tree. It's kind of. I mean, the Metagross is nice and the Bishop's okay-ish, but Doug Trio, it's all right. Yeah, this is weird.
The thing is, with Mullane, it's less to do about his team. I just don't like his character. I find myself more connected to Hala, who's my number 3, by the way.
You don't really get that much, do you? You just get like, hey, I'm the cousin of Sophocles, and I'm friends with or used to do the trial with Kukui, and I was good friends with them and stuff. But that's it. I don't know. There's nothing else, huh? And then all of a sudden he's just like, hey, I'm Elite Four, cool.
Yeah, then all of a sudden he's, hey, I'm Elite Four now.
I'm Elite Four, baby. I'm Elite Four, baby. And I was like, okay.
So he's number 4 for me. Hala would be number 3.
Okay, I got that too. I'll agree, actually. I kind of like Hala's team.
Yeah.
Though Crab, I don't... Though I had to say,
Crabominal's an awful Pokemon, but it's so meme-worthy.
I feel like the Primeape and Poliwrath is, in short, a nod to Chuck because they've trained against each other. But hey, I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that. All right, now here's the weird thing. I really like Acerola a lot.
Acerola?
How do you pronounce her name?
I don't know. Acerola?
Either way. I like her a lot. Like, she's easily one of my favorite characters from Gen 7 as a whole.
Wait, did they just change the placement of the Pokemon and that's... Oh no, she got rid of the Sableye for Bennett. Okay, well, no weird.
Like, she's easily one of my favorite characters from Gen 7 as a whole.
Wait, did Kahunas get rid of the Crobat? Oh my gosh, she got rid of the Crobat and a Skarmory for a... Oh no, I actually like the Bravery, but Mandibuzz.
Like she's easily... Like, Acerola is easily one of my favorite characters as a whole. There's something about Kali. I don't know what it is. There's something about her.
Kali. I thought it was Kahunas.
How it is, I don't know.
Kahunas.
But, like... it's her character design. It's the fact that she's a golfer. I enjoyed her in the anime.
No, yeah, I like her design. The fact that she's a flying type Elite Four, though.
And a decent one at best, too.
Yeah, I like her. I like her team.
Like, both her teams do some damage.
She's got that one with the dance capability, so that's pretty cool.
But, like, when we're talking about Acerola, her character is, like, probably the best of the...
She's got an interesting one, yeah, no. Was she the niece or something of Nanu, was it?
She had an unnamed father, and I think she was related to Nanu in some way, but I can't remember.
I think it was the niece or something. And then she says something about like how she's related to ancient royalty or something. That's why she has that armband on her.
Like, she's a great character, super fun.
You meet her at that whatever Aether Foundation outpost thing, and she takes care of her kids. She takes care of her kids, man.
But there's just I don't know what it is. There's something with me that clicks with Kali.
Kahunas? Yeah.
Kahunas, yeah.
No, I get it. It's a fun character.
So I'm gonna say Acerola 2, Kahunas 1.
I agree. I like Kahunas.
That shocks me. I thought you would have put Acerola.
No, I actually like Kahunas. I really do. Her very golfer athlete mentality and attitude brought over.
Alright, so if we had to rank the Elite Four, how would it go?
Are we done actually already? Wow.
We're done the Elite Four. We haven't touched champions yet.
Oh yeah, because there's no Elite Four in freaking
Gen 8. Okay, look, this may be weird. I'm putting Gen 6 as the worst. It's combined with how bad it is, but it's also so majorly disappointing.
The entire game was majorly disappointing.
Like, Gen 1's bad. Gen 1 is really bad. Even the remakes, it's really bad.
I feel like that's just a sign of age, though, that's all.
It is to an extent, but even the remakes are bad, though.
Yeah, but, whatever.
So, I'm gonna go Gen 6 is the worst. Followed by Gen 1. Followed by Gen 2.
Oh, really? Gen 2.
Followed by Gen 4. Then I'm gonna go 3, 7, 5.
Ooh. You really like the Unova ones, don't you?
Yeah, no, dude, I think Generation 5 is brilliant.
I do like Generation 5, but I actually like their gym leaders more than the...
No, that could be a good case. So what's your ranking going to be?
I feel like because here's the thing. For me, Generation 7, all the characters there were at least somewhat active except for Kahunas. And maybe a little Mullane. Mullane was maybe
yeah, Mullane has his one part in the third island, and then Kahili shows up late.
Maybe a few, but yeah. But you have at least a bit with Olivia, Hala, and Acerola. A fair bit actually with Hala and Acerola.
Yeah, since Hala was the guy who helped Kid get it started.
And there's more mention of them too, and just in general. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll agree to everything except for I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna go 5 then 7. I really do.
That sounds fair.
I really do like the last one being more inclusive. I feel it's very different compared to the rest of the Elite Four because of that.
Alrighty, shall we talk about the fun part though? If you couldn't tell, I want to get through the Elite Four as quickly as possible because I think the amount we're going to be talking about the champions and the champion battles. So let's just start off by saying Trace is garbage.
What?
Trace, because he's the champion of Let's Go EV.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let's just start out by saying that Trace is garbage.
Trace
Move on.
Garbo.
So we will ignore Trace.
Trace the steps back to your ass.
So we'll ignore Trace. Oh, was it Hala or Halo?
What?
Who was Hala's grandson name? I'm just gonna click this. Hal, that's it. I forgot his name.
It's Hal, yeah.
Yeah, and then okay. But yeah, no, so let's start from the bottom and work our way up.
Trace.
So Trace, garbage.
What was his team anyways?
Let's take a look. In his first battle, his first champion battle. Here we are, champion battle. Trace will have a Mega Pidgeot, a Vileplume, a Marowak, a Rapidash, a Slowbolt, or a Jolteon.
Or a Raichu if you picked Let's Go.
Or a Raichu.
Yeah. That's trash.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the big
Trace is trash.
That's kind of trash.
And now I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent because I think Diantha is one of the most disappointing characters in Pokemon history.
X and Y in just general, man, was just
here's the thing about Diantha. I think her battle is amazing. I think her theme is brilliant. I think the little setting around it is actually insane.
I do like that she has both fossil Pokemon, but hey.
I can praise everything about Diantha's battle, her setting, her theme, her team. It's brilliant. Everything else about Diantha is a fucking train wreck.
Her character's kind of weird, huh?
Her character comes out of no... they tried to do an Iris thing, but here's the thing. Iris at least had build-up from the previous game. And it's just nothing about Diantha's enjoyable character-wise.
Except she was a child actor, so she could get boned. I mean,
but her battle is incredible.
I mean, that's rude. I can't say.
But because her character's so bad, she's the second worst, in my opinion.
No, I see that. Yeah, I see that.
You agree?
I don't like her.
I thought her fight was because of the Goodra and the fossil Pokemon on Halucha and Mega Gardevoir and stuff, but
I think her battle's amazing. I think everything around her is so bad.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we got a lot left.
We got a lot.
And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put Wallace here.
No, that's fair too.
I think Wallace as a champion is better than he is.
Wait. Whoa. Actually, whoa.
What?
Wallace has pure water type, right? Except for the...
the Wish Cache, and you can say the Milo tick is a pain. But I don't know. In Emerald, I always remember Wallace giving me a challenge as a champion.
It was just the Milo tick, though.
I mean, his Gyarados is pretty strong.
You just need. This is ridiculous, honestly, that he was even a freaking.
Well, in the story, it's just because Steven chose to give it up for a while.
I know, but it's still trash.
But, where are you? You're gonna put Wallace here, too?
I was actually thinking of swapping Diantha with Wallace. I might swap. I just think Wallace is just trash.
Wallace's battle isn't bad enough for me to be angry. The thing is, his character's at least decent in Emerald.
Yeah,
compared to Diantha, who is just trash.
I think they're both pretty bad.
I mean, at least we agree that Wallace and Diantha deserve to be with each other. Moving on!
I'm gonna say Diantha third worst.
You're gonna say Diantha third worst? I'm gonna have Wallace third worst. Yeah, alright, so fourth worst for me is Older.
Ooh.
And it's in large part due to the fact he gets cock-blocked by a guy we're gonna talk about later.
Ha. Alright. Well,
you ever look at a trainer and just say, man, your team is so under-fucking-whelming?
You mean at Alders?
Yeah.
His is weird, honestly.
Like, Elselgor, Excalibur, Volcarona, okay. Pretty good on your own right. Then, Bullifant? Druddigan?
Buffalont.
And Vanillix.
The Vanillix I could definitely see going somewhere else. Buffalont, I see Buffalont as another signature Pokemon of Alders.
Is that only because, though, he used that a lot in the anime?
No. Just because it's there a lot of the time. I think the first... wasn't his first encounter also have it? The Druddigan for sure. I don't know. Maybe
I'll agree. You can at least keep the Buffalont, but the Druddigan and the Vanillix need to go.
There's too many people with Vanillix and Druddigans.
And thankfully, they do go for Bravery and Conkeldor in his Black and White 2 fight.
Yay.
But yeah, no, I think Alder's the fourth worst. So, do you agree?
Yeah. His Volcarona died.
Yeah.
Okay, his Volcarona died.
Alright, fifth for me is Howl.
Ooh.
I think we're getting to, like, the pretty damn good fights.
Wait, would you consider Mustard and Peony?
No, because you don't battle them in champion battles.
Okay, fair.
I'm thinking we're getting to the pretty damn good fights here.
How I think as a no. What? Kukui.
I ain't putting Kukui here because I think the reason How feels a little worse for me is because Kukui was so magical as a moment.
I feel like Kukui was fine, sure. It was great. It was kind of weird, but hey. First time that a professor was
what everyone wanted. They wanted a battle against your professor. And look, they give it with amazing music. And if you win, you're the champion of your region, the first champion.
Yeah, that's fair.
And to me, that's why How falls down a bit.
I feel like How's story was more...
How's story was good, but the problem for me is simple. You can't take... How gets hurt because of Kuke existing in the first game.
I see.
Because there's no denying it. The moment Kuke is just like, let's battle, is probably one of the best moments in Pokemon history. And his teams are pretty damn good.
Yeah, his team's really good, yeah.
Hell, I'd honestly put his teams better than How.
No, yeah, I agree at that point, but I don't know. I feel like House Story was a little bit more fun.
Oh yeah, no, I'll agree up until that. But the thing I'm trying to say is because Kuke did what he did in the first game, it kind of diminishes it. Plus, we've already had a rival final battle in the first gen.
Yeah, Gary.
Yeah. So that's why Hal's here for me.
Okay. I'd toss up for me. I feel like, could go either way for me.
So out of what we have left, I'm gonna shock you with this.
Are you really gonna shock me?
Blue.
Okay. Alright. Sure. I don't think that's really shocking, but...
Really?
okay.
I thought that would have shocked you, Ron, because a lot of people love Blue, and again, we're into the point where I think we're good to great. I just love the other one so much more.
I think Blue was a pretty decent one for sure. Probably a lot more nostalgia factor than anything else, though.
Yeah, I think nostalgia factor does play. He does have a pretty decent team in most of his...
He is a pretty decent team, yeah. But I think another thing that kind of... I don't know. I guess he did grow up in a sense in the entire battle, just like How did in a sense, and how the rivals are supposed to be, or at least good ones.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't really see him as that high up there either. So I actually welcome your.
Oh, I thought this one would have been a little more shocking.
No, I actually welcome your lower rating of Blue in this case.
All right. Here's a question now. Do we consider? Okay, never mind. I ain't gonna.
You ain't gonna do it?
I was gonna say, should we consider Red's battle? But no, that's more of a Steven-esque in Pokemon Emerald type thing.
Oh.
I was talking about Red's battle from the Gen 2 game.
Oh.
Yeah. But okay, so we have left some pretty big names.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go kooky here.
Oh.
And it's for the reason stated. I think Kookie's battle is one of the best battles in Pokemon history. It takes advantage of what a lot of people have wanted in a while. You know, fighting the Pokemon professor.
I think it was interesting, sure.
And I absolutely love the music in it.
Oh no, it was good music, yeah.
And it also helps that Kookie was just a great character. It was nice to see a professor actually stick in the entire game.
It's very different, but yeah.
But yeah, so Kookie is there for me.
Sure, I'll agree to that.
And now we get to the fun ones. Since if I'm going to be honest, I think all these are great.
Okay, so that
So we got left. Our top 6 has Lance, Steven, Cynthia, and Iris Leon.
Yes.
So I'll let you start first. Who's your number 6?
Sorry, it was Lance, Cynthia, Iris, Steven,
Leon. N.
Leon.
So who's your 6?
Oh, and N, right.
Yeah.
Oh, who's my bottom of that group? Let's see. Iris, Leon, Lance. I'm gonna say Lance, actually.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. No, I feel like Lance in this case, even though it was definitely a tough fight, it's just...
Lance always had an epicness to him.
He did. And the fact that he played more of a role in the Heart Gold, or the
yeah.
Gold Silver, and then Heart, whatever, yeah. You know what I mean.
Yeah, he always had an epicness to him.
But, yeah, I just... In comparison to, I think, the rest of these guys, I feel like Lance just falls short.
No, I can see that.
He is still a good fight, a good champion, but we're waiting for
going to shock you a bit. I'm going to say N.
Oh, okay. All right.
For 2 reasons.
Why is that?
1, why does he have a Clang Clang and a Vanillish?
Why not?
And I think the fact that Getis comes in after hurts the battle.
As a final... Oh, I see.
I really do. I think Getis coming in like he did hurts the battle a bit.
Really? I thought that was kind of cool.
I feel like if you fought Getis, then had him stop, and then go to N to have like a final climactic showdown with the person you've been with the entire journey, I think that would have allowed his thing to flow a bit better. Because once Getis takes over, it just kind of loses its edge. Like, I think if you had N lose the battle and then have him give that speech he gives at the end of the game, it would have made it brilliant. But because Getis comes in and kind of just kicks it in the nuts, it's great, but not like great.
I kind of disagree. I like how they actually did that, because because normally it would be like, hey, you fight the most important battle at the end. In this case, and it's like, okay, well, in this case, you would think it would be the showdown with N, but then it's like, oh, no, you had to fight his dick dad because he's a fucking crazy.
Yeah, but again, it takes away from the moment in a bad way. Like, you get this epic finale to N, only to go on to his dick dad, who has a stupid Hydreigon.
Yeah, no. I think it's fine. I don't think that's any worse or anything.
Like, I just feel Getis showing up really does hurt N's moment a bit.
No, not really. I don't feel that at all.
But anyway, N6 for me. I got Lance at 5 for pretty much similar reasons. I think Lance is a much better character in Gen 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one next for me, though.
Who's going to be 5?
After Lance for me. Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
You gotta admit, the champions we have left are really fucking good.
I'm probably gonna say, I'm gonna say Leon here.
Really?
Yeah. It's the whole build-up, right? But there almost feels like there's no build-up with Leon.
I don't know how you could say there's no build-up when the whole game is literally built around you winning the cup to fight Leon.
Yeah, but...
Like, that's literally what it's kind of insane to think about that the entire story of really Pokemon X and Pokemon Sword and Shield is the Pokemon Cup. The goal to get to Leon.
You get... Okay, there's a build-up to the actual getting to that part. But the actual fight, or like actually meeting Leon and stuff and fighting, it's like, he's a brother of your friend.
He's also the most popular champion in the region who has a legion of followers around him. He has the charisma to hold up everything.
But I don't feel that. I don't feel that at all.
You have no heart.
I don't feel that at all.
I don't know how you can't feel that.
I don't feel that at all. Like, when I walk in and I'm like, hey, this is a fight, and I'm like, okay, cool. Where were you for everything?
Where were you for everything? He was probably one of the most people there who was there for everything.
I suppose, but just, I don't know. As a champion fight, I didn't feel much different, honestly.
We'll say the fact that his Charizard has ancient power is a little stupid.
I mean, it's like, hey, cool. The fact I'm the champion. I'm like, coll. I'm gonna fight you. All right.
All right. So Leon's number 5. Who's number 4 for you?
You know what? I'll throw N in there.
Good, because N doesn't deserve to be any higher than that.
I don't know. It was the whole journey, I suppose, that he was like this kind of a weird, I don't know, not weird, but like an unknown character for a little bit. It just seemed like it would be your main rival, but it was kind of strange at the same time.
He really was your main rival.
Because you had all these other rivals too, and it's just like, okay, how many rivals do I have?
Yeah, and then Pokemon X and Y is just like, here's 4 useless fucking characters.
You have more rivals, but they're even worse than these 3.
Alrighty, so I'm at my top 4, and I'm gonna say number 4 is Cynthia.
Ow! Oh God!
I know, it's shocking. Here's the thing.
Ow!
Here's the thing, Chewy. My top 4 are all 10 out of 10s.
Ow! It hurts.
Like, that's just it. My top 4 are literally 10 out of 10 champions.
I'm hurt.
Chewy, I'm literally saying she's a 10 out of 10.
Somebody help me.
Oh my God! Can I at least talk before you start? Can I talk now?
Go for it, but fuck help me.
I think Cynthia is one of, like, I'm gonna again say this. I think Cynthia is a 10 out of 10. As a champion, as a character, battle, music, everything's brilliant. Her teams, even in Diamond and Pearl, are strong. From the Spiritomb to the Roserade to even the fucking Gastrodon, right?
Yeah.
Lucario with Aura Spear, Milotic tanking everything up. It's all great. Then she adds a Togekiss and it just hates us even more. But, like, let's be real. We remember Cynthia for one Pokemon and one Pokemon only.
What's that?
That Garchomp.
Oh yeah, and the double dick. Yeah.
Even with its weakness applied.
The double dick boy, double dick.
Even with its weakness, it still eats you alive.
Why is that what the
What's up?
No, sorry. Yeah.
But, like, even with its weakness, Garchomp still eats your team alive.
He pile drives you with his double dick.
Like, let's look at it. Diamond and Pearl, it has Dragon Rush, Brick Break, Giga Impact, and Earthquake, right?
Yeah.
In the rematch, it switches out Brick Break for Flamethrower.
Oof.
And then in the rematch, in Black and White, it gets Crunch.
Oof.
Like, Cynthia is just... Her Garchomp is insane.
Her Garchomp is a big double dick.
And I think her team is brilliant. I loved her character. I loved how she was part of the story from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I like that she has consistently been shown up in games.
Yeah.
I just like the other 3 champions more.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
So who's number 4 for you?
I'm gonna send you some real weird Pokemon porn now.
Wait, your 4 was N, so my 4 was Cynthia.
Was
so we got 3. N? You said your 4 was N.
Was it? I thought I don't think I rated everyone though. Still.
Well, the last 6 were Iris.
I didn't agree with you with that one, did I? I didn't agree with some of them.
Yeah, no, you didn't. I had N as 6.
Okay. I haven't agreed with Blue though, have I?
No, you agree.
Did I agree with Blue?
No, you actually agreed with Blue. Remember, you were mentioning... No, you had Blue as 6 with me, and then I had N as 5. And then you put Leon as 5, and then you put N as 4, and I put Cynthia as 4.
So I only have 3 left?
You have,
Wait, do I only have 3 left? Are you sure? I feel like I have a few more. 1, 2,
You
3,
should have
4.
3 left.
No, I have 4 left.
Then who are you missing?
Are we? Oh wait, are we not counting red?
No.
Okay, then let's see. 1, 2, 3.
No, because I consider red to be more of a like a special fight, like Steven was in Emerald.
Maybe I do only have 3 then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Iris.
You put Iris as 3?
I put Iris as 3.
Oh god, I don't know what to do here, Chewy. Since if I'm gonna be honest, you know what made me really get back into Pokemon?
Was it the Iris fight?
Yep. I fucking loved this fight so much.
Man,
The music was amazing. The battlefield visuals were brilliant. I think Iris's team is damn good.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of honors there because not everyone saw it coming, which is cool. Because, like, you know, we kind of assumed that.
You thought it would be Alder again.
Well, no, I just thought it would be somebody else, but I didn't think it would. I didn't know it would be Iris, because like when you don't see some gym leaders, you kind of just assume they're just gonna be like the other guys where they're off doing stuff, or Lenora, you know, just focuses on the museum, or the Strider brothers want to get stronger or something, or what was his name, the guy from Icarus City, the Ice type gym leader. He decides to go focus on being a actor or whatever and retires.
Oh, you know, here's the interesting thing. Apparently, Drayden was the one who brought Iris to Unova.
Yeah. And he also gave her those new clothes.
Yeah, but like I don't know how I'm going to be able to rank them, Chewy, since while you could say Iris's story in Black and White 2 isn't as good as, say, Steven or, for me, Leon, her battle is just, it's one of my favorite Pokemon battles of all time.
Okay, alright.
So you say Iris is number 3. Who's your number 2? Steven.
Yes.
Wait, then who the fuck would your number 1 be?
Cynthia.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair.
Fucking get destroyed all the time, man. It's terrible.
Dude, I cannot wait to see her rematch in Gen 4. The remakes.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't have that same sentiment as for Iris, unfortunately. She was a good fight.
Of course you don't. Iris is literally what got me back into Pokemon.
Yeah, but it's like the battle's good. Yeah, it's fine.
Like,
I was just
again,
a bit surprised for sure that she was the champion, but dang, dude.
Like, I fell in love with this battle. The music, incredible. The fact that she starts out with a Hydreigon.
She pops on the shoot there.
Like, there's just so much about Iris that I just love, but I have to put her as 3 because the stories of the other 2 are just better.
Okay.
And I'm going to put Leon as 2. I've already explained why I like Leon.
Yeah.
I think, as a story standpoint, he was brilliant.
Okay.
He was a great showcase of what Hop wants to be, and I think Hop is probably one of the best rivals the game has ever had.
Mm-hmm.
And I just really like the fight. I do. The epicness of the crowd. The fact that Leon is the exact thing you'd imagine a champion would be in that situation. Bold, confident, but understanding of like the aura that he holds, right?
Is that why you're so angry at me for why I said that I didn't like Leon?
I really like Leon, man. I really do.
Is that why you were like, why are you brought Leon so low?
I just can't understand how you're like saying he does nothing when literally his whole thing is revolved around the tournament.
I don't know, it just doesn't. Even though he feels like he has an active role, I didn't really feel anything. Like, nothing at all.
That's fine. I mean, you can't feel things with everyone, right?
I don't know. I felt it was kind of disappointing because he's supposed to be the main character. Or he's like the final battle, right? And
and it was built up pretty well. Every time you see Leon, you see the fact of how everyone just adores him.
Yeah, and then I'm just like, I don't feel that way.
But yeah, no, number one for me is Steven.
Because of this though. Okay.
I think Steven in Ruby and Sapphire was good.
Okay.
Easily one of my favorite early game ones.
But why is he your number one?
I think his Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire battle is the greatest champion battle in the history of Pokemon.
Oh. Wow, okay. I don't know if I saw that completely coming, but hey,
even his Starmie, perfect stalling Pokemon. Spike's toxic. Claydol can set up screens while hitting you with Earth Power. Then his Aggron will come in there and smash your face in. Cradily, another stalling Pokemon, right?
Okay.
Armaldo, decent hitter. Then the Metagross.
Not gonna just hate you.
And then add on again, and I can't
Mega Evolution too. Yeah.
The music, the trumpets.
The remakes really did really well with their music. Yeah, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, absolutely crazy. Love their music, man.
Dude, all the music are great.
Yeah, but no, I feel like the Mega Ruby ones, Alpha Sapphires, I felt like was a little bit better. The Generation 6 and above type of thing, where they.
Oh yeah, that's because they had more to work with. But even then, yeah. Diamond and Pearl's music ain't that bad either.
No, no, they were good too. I'm just saying.
But it's just again,
more tracks on repeat for me after that.
The music just makes that battle. Like when Steven looks at you and he says, "Let's go," and then it's just
okay.
Oh, it's so good. I could do a whole story on how I think Pokemon might be the best music in video games at times.
Oh no, yeah.
But yeah, no, so those are our lists. We're not talking about Pokemon next week. Thank God.
Marcel's disappointed in me. Marcel's disappointed in me.
I'm not disappointed in you, Chewy. You're allowed to have your own opinions.
Even though they're wrong.
I never said that. You did.
Oh, you were thinking it.
I plead the fifth. But next week actually is going to be the end of spring. So next week will be the little, like, we'll give our grades on the show we watched.
And then take dumps everywhere.
And then we will do a quick episode, maybe during the same one, pretty much highlighting what shows we want to watch in the summer.
Well, taking dumps about each one.
Alrighty, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this latest episode. It was quite fun. I always enjoyed talking about Pokemon. Maybe we could talk about Pokemon again when the remakes come out later this year.
Ooh.
So you got anything to add to the end of this, Chewy?
I can't wait for more Pokemon porn.
See you later, everyone. I don't know how we can end it any better than that.
Trash. That could be.
Just end the episode.
Trash.